Okay, good morning, everyone. Oh, we can do better than that. Good morning, everyone. Okay, this is a great occasion. My name is John Williams. I'm the director of Indy Parks, and I'd like to welcome you all here, those who are part of the community who have sought to it to help out those individuals who really would need your help and would desire your help in helping prepare tax returns and making sure that they get all the money back that they can so that they can, thrive here in Indianapolis. So I appreciate everyone being here. On behalf of Indy Parks and Recreation, you just don't understand how important this is to me as the director of Indy Parks. And as I tell my staff all the time, we call ourselves family centers, so we want to be about the business of ensuring that the family is well taken care of here in the city of Indianapolis. And certainly doing these kinds of things really, in my opinion, impact those families greatly. So Broad Ripple Park, we're just one of several Indy Park locations that are proud members or proud partners, if you will, in this process and helping to make sure that the community is served very well. And we're lucky to be a part of the Indy Free Tax Prep program that will prepare taxes beginning now through April the 15th. Again, this is a free service for those residents here in Indianapolis who need this support and this help. So I really appreciate, again, you all being here, and I want you to really understand how important this is to me and to the mayor of Indianapolis. And really, as we move forward, I think a lot of you will see that Indy Parks and what we do as far as helping the family out is really beneficial for the community. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce a person that you all know is a great mayor of a great city who has a big old heart for people. I mean, he really does. And when you get to know him on a personal level, you'll see that. He's a person that really cares about his community. Mayor Greg Ballard.
Thank you. So my wife chose not to speak today, so I have to speak for both of us today. She's always doing this. I want to thank everybody for coming out, particularly TV stations, because in the snow coming out here, I appreciate that very much. Another great Indy free tax prep day here, kicking this thing off here at Broad Ripple. It's really nice. The first thing you really have to do when you look at this is look at all the volunteers and the community partners who are here today sharing their time and their talent. And the volunteers make this thing go, but the partnerships help it all go also. So it's very important. I do want to make sure everybody knows the volunteers are well trained, certified, good to go. Am I right, Kate?
You are right.
Yeah, they're all good to go. There's quality control in all of this. And I do want to recognize my wife, Winnie, being the chairperson of Indy Campaign for Financial Fitness, doing such a good job. As you all know, she focused so much of her time on promoting financial literacy in the city of Indianapolis and has been doing it for a long time now. And I know this is very, very important to her. Today's free tax prep event is made possible through an IRS program, which who Kate works for. It's called Volunteer Income Tax Assistance. You may know it as VITA. That's the term that people use. So, and we also want to thank the Indianapolis Asset Building Coalition, the Indy Campaign for Financial Fitness, for bringing this program to all of the Indianapolis residents. It's a pretty important program. Last year, the volunteers helped more than 6,000 Marion County residents, 6,000 of them. That alone saved people more than $650,000 in tax preparation fees. And when they prepared those taxes, they brought in more than $7 million in tax refunds. That's pretty good shooting. That's okay. 6,000 Marion County taxpayers did not pay $650,000 in preparation fees, but still brought in $7 million in tax refunds. It's an amazing story. It really is. And every dollar of those was obviously good, right back to the taxpayers. The volunteers do not take a cut. They are true volunteers. So that becomes real money in people's pockets. I also want to thank the people who are feeding everybody here today. Jimmy John's, Einstein Bagels, McDonald's, and Marsh. Yeah? Takes everybody. Takes everybody. And I really want to thank the Family Center here at Broad Ripple Park. It's an amazing area of town, as we all know. I think everybody loves coming to Broad Ripple. I know I do. But for them to open up their facility to be the host for this is pretty special, to allow us to kick off this year's season here at Broad Ripple is pretty special to us. So I appreciate that. We appreciate their commitment to the cause also. As you know, Indy Parks is all in, as you can tell by John's comments. And it is important that we see these buildings in the parks as family centers are something that really helps the community, helps the neighborhood. It's very, very important. So, and of course, free tax preparation is something that's near and dear to everybody's heart, I hope, in the city of Indianapolis, and it will continue. So I want to thank you so much for coming out today and helping us kick this season off. Thank you so much.
Okay, next up we're going to have Mr. Jay Gachet, who is the Senior Vice President of Community Planning and Strategic Initiatives with the United Way of Central Indiana. Jay?
Thank you, John. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here on behalf of United Way, just to send congratulatory comments. And thank you, Mayor and Mrs. Ballard, for this. They have been leaders in this community around this effort. Today, across the United States, are centers just like this that are raising awareness of the availability of free tax preparation for individuals. So for individuals who are making less than $58,000, who are at risk, who are what we consider to be financially unstable, what a tremendous resource for this community to be able to offer this. And John, your leadership providing sites to do this and working with so many community partners is outstanding. It is important to know that there are 25 sites that are available to offer these services across Indianapolis. And if you'd like to find out which of those sites are available or what resources are available, this wonderful number, 211, a free call, make the call, ask for information, not only about tax preparation, but about other social concerns you may have, whether it be food, housing, or other assistance. This resource to our community and nation is available, and we encourage that as well. Again, this service, a free service available with qualified individuals to help who are highly trained and to help to make sure that these taxes are done well and that all the money that can be returned to residents is available is so important. On behalf of United Way, we say thank you. We're proud supporters of this for many years, and thank everyone who's involved in this to make this work. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Jay. Now we have Ms. Diane Arnold, who is the Executive Director of the Hawthorn Community Center. Diane.
Good morning. I'm here to represent one of the 9 permanent sites where tax preparation will take place. There are also at least 17 mobile sites to make this service available. And this year we anticipate that 200 volunteers will prepare more than 6,000 returns. And it's so important. This program supports our Hawthorn Center for Working Families, which is a program that we help families move toward financial stability. And the components of that program include employment, financial counseling, work supports, and adult education. And this program is so important to people who are trying to move toward financial self-sufficiency. And today we have with us a participant in our Hawthorn Center for Working Family, Angie Knowles. She has been engaged with the Hawthorn Center for Working Families for 2 years. And her daughter comes to our after-school program and participates in our dance program. And she's going to tell you a little bit about how this program has impacted her life. So, Angie?
Good morning. Okay, over the last 2 years, I have participated with Hawthorn. They have blessed my family in a lot of different ways. I moved here from Tennessee as a single mother, kind of starting life over, and did some research so I could maximize any resources available in the community. And that's how I come upon Hawthorn. And they have a lot of resources out there, a lot of help available. And, they're so welcoming and so wonderful to help you in any way they can, the best way they can. And the tax preparation was just, one of the many. It allowed me to purchase a vehicle, do different things that I wouldn't have been able to do had I had to pay someone. So they've helped me be able to get my children established in Indianapolis in the way that I would want them to, and just very, very thankful for Hawthorn and for the tax service. Thank you.
Thank you. Before we conclude, again, I would like to say thank you to Mayor Ballard, Jay, and Diane for being here and supporting this great event. But it would be, somewhat remiss of me if I didn't say thank you to the most important person as it relates to this particular program, in my opinion, and that is Mrs. Winnie Ballard for her vision, and also Mrs. McKnight for her support and making sure that these folks who are volunteering and the folks who are participating in this program are doing great work for the city of Indianapolis. So in closing, there are a few things I want you to remember here. First of all, we have healthcare navigators available to answer any questions that you may have with regard to healthcare and what have you. And also, due to the October government shutdown, the IRS will not, let me repeat that, will not begin processing returns until January the 31st. The filing deadline still remains April the 15th, 2014. Indy's free tax prep sites will be preparing returns prior to January 31st. However, the IRS will no longer or not be accepting paper or electronic versions of those returns until after January 31st. The fastest way to receive your return is if you were to file electronically and have your return sent to direct deposit in your banking account. Also remember that free tax preparation offered by this program continues through April at sites throughout Marion County. And if you want to know where those sites are and want more information about the program, please call 211. Again, that number is 211, and we'll be able to direct you to the right location. With that, I would like to say thank you again for being here, and make sure that you or your relatives or friends, family members who need this service stop by one of our locations and receive it, okay? Thank you.